It asks me what encoder I'm using. I turn it back on. We wait until I see my face. Come on. Yes! There's my face. Okay. Then we go into this. Oh, no. We go into this now. And we start doing a post. Oh, I forgot to do this. Pillars. What should I put? I know. Let's just put, like, something real simple, like, let's play some more Pillars of Eternity. And let's be honest, get through like one mission and maybe start another based on the speed we as soon as I stopped talking my way through it, I got worse. So we hit the post buttons. Post. And we hit the try and find our Twitch buttons. Where we go and get our Twitch. Yep. There's an argument to say I should just have these written down somewhere so that I can just automatically put them on. That argument has been thought. It's been heard. It's been seen. It's been ignored. Do that bunker do any longer do that bunker do any longer do. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, let's get this up as well so that I can see everything. Right, we're ready. Nope, I hit full screen. We're not ready. Now we're ready. Wait, I haven't even gotten Pillars of Eternity ready. Couple of cool things I saw that are on the Game Pass. One. They have that game where you have to figure out if somebody's a zombie. That's pretty cool. 2. They got that game that was like a Star Wars game, but like you're an outlaw. I believe it's literally called Star Wars Outlaws. And I have heard very mixed things about it when it came out, and then it stopped coming out. Which made me realize, oh, maybe this game is not nearly as good as people even thought then. So I've got a feeling that it's not doing particularly well. Last time we played this, we helped a lion keep itself as the king. And then we went into a pale elf fortress-ish temple and killed almost everybody in there.
Segani, I had heard that women do the hunting in Nasita, but wasn't sure if I could believe it until I met you.
And I thought it was our raw meat diet that made us strange.
Well, that too, honestly.
Okay, so the poison thing doesn't work. So we have to go fight everybody in there, which is going to be a problem that I don't know how to solve. Is this the right spot? Noonfrost. Hylia's temple. No, it's not here. Because we've done everything here. What the? Wait, what? You can't just show me a vision and then... Oh, it's gone now. I hope that wasn't important. Listen here, Cat. I understand that you want to sit here, but at the end of the day, I have other stuff I have to do, and so you have to realize that I will be moving around. Warrior. What do you think happens if we tell him it's poison? Because I remember last time we went in there to poison him, and he was like, "What is this?" And then I said, "It's nothing, don't worry about it." And then he went, "What?" And then tried to kill me. Right. First things first. Save. Let's see if we can kill this. See if we win. Here's the potion you asked for. What are you trying to give me? It's poison.
Your thoughts
See,
must
this
lie
doesn't
deep
feel
in
like
you.
something that's supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I cast my good spells?
Hey,
I'm ready.
Ready, Watcher.
how may I help?
Hey there.
What happened to you? Why aren't you casting your spell? Oh, you were immediately knocked on the floor, I see.
Yes?
Right, can I use my marionette thing on like this warrior? I have no idea what's happening. But like if we keep their enemies not knowing what to do, maybe we succeed?
I'm ready.
Are you casting this spell yet? Almost.
They both slumber.
Okay. That didn't work. Who is this? Lagara. Yeah. I just sent you in. What about you? Oh yeah, you're dead.
I'm ready.
Ready, Watcher.
How is Samok not dead? He had no health in that thing.
I'm ready.
At least it said he had no health. Lay on hand yourself.
Ready, Watcher.
I mean,
I'm ready.
we're alive. What can I say? I wish that his son would also, helped me in some capacity.
Ready, Watcher.
What's happening over here? A bunch of their dudes are dying. As is expected. You're gonna keep yourself alive. Why have you moved over to there? Also, how did you die? Can I heal you? Does this revive you? I don't think it does. I think specifically there was an ability that was called revive.
Hey there.
Look at all these debuffs I've got on me. This warrior does not seem like they're
Ready, Watcher.
actually somebody I should be. I'm really not sure what's happening here, or whether we're doing good, whether we're doing bad. I think he's not doing particularly good. So he can just heal.
I'm ready.
And you can also just heal. Can I also just heal? Not really. Oh, she became evil again.
Not exactly what I was going for.
I think if we get our wizard enough time to actually do something, I think we can win this. But before we do anything like that, let's also use this time to potentially go ask the lady for a different poison.
Of course.
Or have I set it in stone and I should have learned like which poisons are untraceable?
Estremor.
No, there's nothing we can do. I bet you it was something like that though. I bet you if I looked it up it would say something like that. Maybe my honesty wasn't high enough. You reckon maybe it's something like that? Anyone else in here that I don't want to kill?
Hey there.
We move you to like here.
I'm ready.
Hey.
I have a question about that task you asked me. Tell me the potion you need for him. Okay. He doesn't believe you.
Ready, Watcher.
How may I help?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Yes?
You can't do anything yet. You can start shooting. You can also start shooting.
Hey there.
Okay, I'm just going to stand here.
Yes?
But you are going to start casting the spell. When you're going to take control over this boy.
I'm ready.
There it is. Get them on them.
I'm here.
Hey there. I'm ready.
And then now... No. You knock them over. You hit them with this attack. You, I think, heal yourself. Did it not work? I guess it didn't work. Why were you moved closer? How were you moved closer?
Thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Also shoot that person.
Ready.
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah. No, my boys. Okay, I can't take this. I don't think I can take this fight.
Of course. Hey.
But I can't. I'm gonna go see if there's anything at the Colosseum-y thing. And if there isn't, well then, I think we'll have to come back to this mission once I have a way in which I can succeed. Whether we're more powerful enough that we can deal with this attack, or... A lanky hunter grooms his stubble, a patched fuzz of blonde hair while listening attentively to a young elven woman. She whispers in his reddened ears and giggles. With his head still lowered, he flashes a wide smile in return. The hunter noticed you. He clears his throat and straightens his back, adopting an air of dignity. I've been expecting you, champion of the Fang. My tribesman has told me that you speak the truth about Fjorm's exile. Well, Artham doesn't hide from the truth. Ask and I'll answer. What happened to Fjorm? Fjorm, every tribe knows his prowess, a hunter of great name, but this time he fell behind. We spotted the giant Stalega at the Sentinel's Ridge above the waterfall of the North Weald. It was stalking for prey. Fjorm wanted us to split. He'd lure the beast to the river and I'd flank it. But the beast didn't come down the riverbank, so we tried to circle it on the ridge. I climbed faster and there it was, ready to pounce at me. I pierced the flesh mid-air, rolled over and stabbed it at it again and again. And it was dead. Fjorm couldn't believe he didn't earn the kill, not even a cut. He said he'd not return with the shame of losing to a twice-split arrow. I pleaded, but he was the keeper of the stone. He'd not listen, and now he's exiled, who knows where. Tell me about your tribe. We're young, the youngest tribe in Glanfath. But we're not weak. The other tribes have their history, and now we, the twice-split arrows, are making our own. We're true Glanfathams, true hunters. I've proven our worth. It was me, not Fjorm, who killed the great giant Stalega. Sure. Sure. You don't sound like you actually killed him. It sounds like you're trying to prove it to both me and everyone else. What the hell is this?
You have stayed true to our cause, Inquisitor, when so many others have not. For every heretic we confess, for every betrayer that burns on our pyres, new sheep continue to flock to Iavara Ix Incios. But not you. I underestimated you in the beginning, but no longer.
You honor me, Grand Inquisitor.
It is not for honor that I summoned you today, but for duty. Too many of our own have confessed upon the wheel and the rack and the flame. Too many of our faithful have had their minds poisoned by the Kratom witch. The tide is against us now. We have but one option. Iavara's following must see her exposed for what she is. She must confess her heresy before my court.
How would we reach her?
Not in Kratom, surely. Their lord has embraced her heathen faith and protects her with his army. But in Oceanus, things would be different. The king of Oceanus is a sinful man. We have helped him to see the error of his ways, and now he fears for his soul. He would pay any price for absolution.
But how would we get her to move to there?
You have already done much for the Inquisition. I wouldn't ask.
Right, I'm going to sacrifice myself. That was definitely I'm going to sacrifice you kind of. You've done so much for the company for the place. Oh, they're the twin dryads, but there's only. I thought there were 3 of them. No, why would it be called the Twin Elms if there were 3 of them? 2 identical women seem to fade into view as they move away from the great tree that camouflages them. Their skin is tree bark, rigid and scaly, wreathed in a curly tangle of roots, buds, and blooms. Their hair hangs beneath the shade of serrated leaves, like the drooping branches of the elm above, and the pupils of their eyes are encircled by hundreds or even thousands of concentric rings, as if to mark the accumulated wisdom of millennia.
Turn around, flesh creature. Outsiders are not permitted to approach the elms.
One of them extends a snarl of roots towards you that snakes and twists together to form something like an open hand, palm down. The other stares at you unblinking. As her frown deepens, her face creaks. Do you not feel it, sister? Something familiar. An ancient soul like the other one. Another defiler, no doubt. Let us fell her and be troubled no more. It would pay the debt of her predecessor.
So it would seem, Rhiannon. But we must not hasten to judgment. I see a different motive here. Different questions in these eyes.
What of it, young trespasser? Is it as my sister says? Or are you here to stain this place with foul deeds?
I seek a man who came through here. It sounds as though you already met him. There, by his own admission, Sitaar.
Really, sister? And you wonder why your leaves begin to fall out before midsummer. Clearly that man did not want to be followed. Whatever the relationship here, I suspect it is anything but cordial. The answer is yes, old one. We crossed paths with Theos not long ago, and we can tell you where he went. But I find it curious that anyone would seek him out. Suspicious, even. If we are to help you find him, we would know why.
Stopping him might end Waidwind's legacy.
So that is the reason he passed this way. This is low, even for the Leaden Key.
I told you we should have confronted him, Sheila. He has always been a poison.
It would have been the last thing we ever did, sister. Who can be said to have ever gotten the better of Theos?
Yes, but imagine how much fun it would have been. Can't you just picture him all strung up in vines like an angry little puppet?
That's quite funny.
But that's not what this is really about, is it? You are bound to that man. I see it now. You are awakened. Your soul is awake, and something once buried deep now wells to the surface. Past overwhelms present, closes in around you. Your time has nearly reached its end.
I just need to get to Theos.
I am sorry to tell you this, but Theos cannot give you what you seek. Nor can any man. An awakening cannot be undone, any more than your past can be undone.
What's she mean? I thought Maywold said this is permanent? I'm sorry. Adicho, there must be some way. To be chained to such a past. A bitter and grievous thing, Watcher. So this has all been for nothing and I'm going to lose my mind.
The soul is formless without a past to shape it. Did you truly expect to be able to wipe it away?
No, but I had hoped it would be something I could forget. No. I'd rather have tried to put things right. I would live with it if I could. That or kill the man who brought it up. I would live with it if I could.
That is the penance we all pay. But penance cannot be paid for a past only known in fragments and glimpses. However, as much as my sister speaks truly that there is no way back from an awakening, there may yet be a way forward. Would you agree, Shiva?
I would. Were the way not so likely to end in death.
What is it?
The man Theos you must already know by now. You are linked by a common past. Something about it lingers within you, festering, unresolved. What it is I cannot see any more than you. And without that knowledge, your doom is certain.
Doom.
But were you to learn the source of this discord, perhaps it could be put to rest. Though it is equally possible it will trouble you as much now as it did then, and merely speed your condition to its end.
My past comes to me in pieces. How do I unlock the rest?
You might wait for it to come on its own, of course. But when it comes, it will replace your sanity's last breath. Such is the nature of your condition.
Or you could learn it from someone who already knows.
Theos? Would he remember?
It is said the gods made his memory perfect, that he may never forget his charge. If he ever knew, he still does.
Not that he would tell you, of course.
Of course.
You have followed the right person for the wrong reason, it seems. We see it often beneath the elms. The soul dragging mind and body to unknown places for unfathomable reasons. You may have wandered into Theos's path many times, in many lifetimes, without an awakening to show you why.
Interesting, like a kind of string of fate.
The only thing that's certain is you did not find what you sought.
You said you know where he went.
He has gone down beneath the tower to a place older than we, where the people of Engwith once walked. He makes his way to the buried city, Sun and Shadow.
May he stay down there and rot with the remains of his people.
He may yet. He won't be returning the way he came, that much is certain. He opened a secret path in the tower's base, and saw it destroyed behind him through some vile means.
Is there another way to get to him?
We know of one. On the burial isle, through the court of the penitents, Braeth Yaman. A shortcut, in fact.
Don't be cruel, sister. The way my sister speaks of is not for the faint of heart. A great pit at the center of a forgotten court, where faiths were judged in place of crimes. To most, it is simply a gateway to death. With the help of the gods, it can take you where you want to go.
What do you mean with the help of the gods?
The pit is said to have been a means of judgment by the gods. Those cast into it are meant to die. It is that way you must pass to reach Sun and Shadow. The court is old. We do not know much for certain, but it would seem only the gods themselves can grant passage.
What is this court?
No more than a ruin now. It is older than we, a place for the trial of heretics. We were not here to witness it, but at one time there was a group that refused to acknowledge the gods. Neither the first nor the last, of course, but these were numerous and all put on trial for it. Those who did not repent were cast into the pit and imprisoned below.
Okay, seems a bit horrible, but whatever.
The fall killed them, of course. The prison was not for people, but for their souls, and their sentences were eternal. It is said that many of the condemned repented and were permitted by the gods to ascend from the pit so long as they pledge their service to one of them. But these are old legends.
How would I ever get the gods to help me?
Behind us is Ter Evron, said to pierce the shroud itself and a place of communion with all gods. If ever there was a time for prayer, you have found it.
Who would I pray to? Any god you can, I should think.
I would pray first to those gods you like best. I hope for your sake the feeling is shared.
So the only way to get through this pit is to pray for help?
Not the only way. Just the only one that doesn't end with your body impaled on jagged rocks.
Is there no other way?
None.
How do I pray?
Ter Evron is also called the Hall of Stars, and the stars show us the allegiances of the gods. When stars are in conjunction, we know the gods they represent are aligned as well. You should choose a place to pray where you'll be closest to those you want to hear you. If a god stands alone, you should pray to that god. If they band together, you should address them all. Choose your words wisely, for all gods expect proper homage, and none has patience for fools.
Farewell.
Before you go, tell me this, old one. I'm curious. If you were to subdue your enemy, what would you do with him? What would give you peace?
I wish to undo the harm he's caused.
You would need to have twice as many lifetimes as he to repair his savage work.
But perhaps there are strides you can make.
All the same, think on this matter. Be assured in your course. In the end, it may mean all the difference, not just to his soul, but to yours. And be warned. Some questions have answers that can never be learned, and it is those that trouble the soul above all others. May you find an answer to yours.
Cool. I wasn't planning on, going to you guys. So it wants me to go into there. Supplicants. Wait, it hasn't been a month since... It hasn't been a day since I last did it, but... cool. How much money did I get from this? We got 3,000. There's not a ton. Welcomes your presence, supplicant. Dwarf man stands motionless near a roaring fire that lights the cavern. Your sacrifice feeds the land, supplicant. Come forth. A gust of smoke curls around him, licking the charcoal flesh that bulges on his forearm. Estramor, your kin doesn't come here to share with the tribe. What do you want? What is this place? Blood Sands. The dwarf picks on his scarred forearm. His guttural sigh mingles with the crackling of wood and bones behind him. As I said, Estramor, rarely visit our halls. The Glanfathom call this place Blood Sands. We call it home. The Ethic Knoll have tended the land from within this cave since before the arrival of the tribes to the Twin Elms. Be warned, Estramor, we bleed life to nurture it. Our sacrifice may strike you as savage, but the health of these lands depend on them, and it's unseemly for ghosts to insult their hosts. Guests to insult their hosts. Tell me about the sacrifices. Everyone must die to return anew, Estramor. Through the sacrificial rites, we offer supplicants the honour of giving their most precious gift back to their brethren, back to the land. The blood gives us strength. Even the Glanfathons have come to depend on the blood paint. They brim with power before battle, all thanks to the sacrifices of their kin. Yeah, tell me about this place. Our order has thrived for generations. Before we came to Twin Elms, our rites fed the lands of the Eastern Mountains. Now we share blood with Heir Glanfath. To everything that must end, our sacrifice brings a new beginning. We sustain what's to come. Remember, Estramor, you're a guest in these halls. Respect our ways and we'll tolerate your presence among us. Sure. I'm not about to, try and kill a bunch of you. There is no greater honor than dying for our tribe. If some fall in battle, how is it different? But did you not have a name? Yeah, you do. A lovely cave. I see you put all the decoration at the very front, though.
Estremor.
The elderly dwarf blinks at you, not quite looking at you, her eyes pale and clouded with cataracts. Welcome to the Blood Sands. It is rare for the Nestamore sets foot in the caverns. What brings you here, I wonder? What do you do here? I sell and maintain certain goods for the preservation of our order, and I perform some of our ritual sacrifices. Something more? How do these sacrifices work? Like any worthwhile ritual, it's too complex to explain in detail. It involves clotting the supplicant's essence, binding it to their lifeblood, and drawing it into a container or vessel. Could you tell me a bit about the Blood Sands? This is the raw, bloody heart of Glanfarth. There are some where some come to give their essence back to their people, where others seek a noble escape from their trials. The legacy of the builders to the tribes was not merely ardour and stone, but a sense of community, and it is here that the Glanfarthans come to sacrifice what is most precious, even their own lives, to preserve it. I'd like to see what you have for sale. What do these war paints do? Accuracy, damage, okay. Interesting. Bunch of potions. I'm fine without these, but thank you for showing them off. Oh, they got a nice little earth blight on their side. The bravest sons and daughters fall not by the sword, but by the daggers of their brethren. Supplicant, supplicant, supplicant. Yeah. This feels like it could have been a dungeon if I pissed them off in the wrong way. Oh. I mean... I'm not going to stop it.
As your blood flows, so shall your essence. Your life's energy shall feed the soil, and your soul's energy shall enrich the community. This is by your own choosing, supplicant?
Yes. The dwarf grips a hatchet with both hands and raises it over his head. He throws his shoulder forward and springs the weapon into the elf's chest, connecting with a meaty thump. Blood gushes around the blade and the sacrifice screams rend the air. This is why I prefer the wand to the blade. Despite his earlier agreement, the elf thrashes on top of the stone table, his torso arcing while his arms and legs remain tied in place. Meanwhile, the dwarf spreads his arms wide and allows the blood to splatter his robes. When the elf is finally silent and still, the dwarf pulls his hatchet from the body and wipes it on his helm. Oh, I mean... The dwarf wears a crimson robe that are stained and streaked with dark patches. His face is smooth, but lacking youthful elasticity. It's as if lines and wrinkles have been formed and erased many times over. He watches you with eyes like two black pits as he wipes his hatchet on his robe. Hail, Estremor.
No one comes to Blood Sands without a purpose. What is yours?
Who are you?
I am the Archdruid of the Ethic Null. For centuries it has been my duty to guide our rituals and guard our knowledge. It is work that requires a certain resilience, but it is not without its benefits.
Tell me about this place. We are a druidic order that has been in the Twin Elms since Engwathan times. Our founder came from the White March, seeking a place where he might practice our belief in peace, as it were. Unlike most of Glanfartham brethren, we seek answers in the world around us rather than in the teachings of the gods. We believe that all life has power, and this power can be siphoned and conducted. We are not, as some suggest, madmen or murderers. All of our rituals are conducted with willing participants, and through methods that have been tested and refined over centuries. This allows us to create the war paint from which we are respected, if not loved. I want to know more about your sacrifices. We merely believe that, in giving up something of value, the energy from that sacrifice can be diverted elsewhere. It is not so different from what folks practice all over the world. If you were to turn the soil, sail a ship, or move a cart, you must expend energy. But we're best known for our practice of kith sacrifice. This is the most potent form of sacrifice because it releases the most energy. We distill the essence of an entire soul into raw power that can strengthen the body, fortify the soul, and extend life. What's war paint? A special unguent binding raw essence to the wearer. It grants incredible advantages in combat and has been indispensable to the tribe. Whatever they say about our practice, almost all of them have made use of our war paint at some time or another. Fascinating indeed how the stringent objections can be overcome by circumstance. How are you different from the Ovets of the Golden Grove? Golden Grove. I remember when Arona came up with that name. Used to be as green as the rest of the forest, you know. We're more similar than they'd like to admit. We both believe in achieving power without the double-edged aid of the gods, but their fantasy is pure creation, something from nothing. They blind themselves to the fact that all life, from the mightiest dragon to the slimmest blade of grass, requires death, and the greatest end requires the greatest sacrifice. Some sacrifices are simply too costly. Many agree with you, and many float from one life to the next, living out the finite stock of years, accomplishing nothing. That's all I wanted to know. Oh well. I don't think you murdered a man. Can I really say anything about that if it was all willing? You know? If it wasn't willing and the person was kicking and screaming, maybe I'd consider something else. Hello, Naka. The petitioner before you is swaddled in loose-fitted robes. Her hair is greasy and matted. A glossy film of sweat and grime coats her exposed skin. She has the swollen features of pregnancy and several missing teeth in a big grinning smile. As you approach, she slowly turns to you and examines you from head to toe, smiling the entire time. Joyous day to you. I am Naka, midwife and lawkeeper. Her hands run across the slight bulge in her belly. She rolls her head back and sighs a relaxed purr. Are you feeling well? Flawless! Apologies, I should have been left to my meditation. The rite of strength is invigorating, almost overwhelming to the senses. Sure. That's not weird. It genuinely... It doesn't seem overly weird. As you can probably see, I'm sort of avoiding the obvious way I'm supposed to go, because I'm very, very scared. I'm very, very scared that I'm not going to know which god to choose or what's to happen. I haven't really even thought about the gods.
About our awakenings being permanent?
Oh, right, he wants to talk.
Yes. If those Delamgon are right, you and I are stuck with our awakenings. Not quite the news I was hoping for.
It distresses me too. I'm concerned about you. How are you taking this?
Oh, the knowledge that a barely civilized bumpkin will share my mind and body for the rest of my life? That's kind of you to ask. I'd always believed that Isilmir was an ailment I could cure myself of one day. But now, to think she'll be around forever.
You've been awakened for decades now. Do you really think anything would change?
I suppose not, but hope is an unchaste mistress.
And on the bright side, I've got plenty of time to figure out how to deal with her. Like it or not, she's part of you, and she could be a source of strength if you could learn to work with her.
It's strange. I've lived with her most of my life, and I've always seen her as an adversary. It should have occurred to me the day she stood up to my father. But there's something about being too close to a situation to see it clearly. It will be a relief to stop fighting her.
Even as he says it, something struggles within him. The muscles in his face twitch and his skin quivers. His eyes roll back in the skull, exposing silvers of white, sweet sweat-bread beads and glistens on his forehead. After several seconds, he sighs and looks back at you. That wasn't as difficult as I expected. I think deep down I'd always hoped to find a solution elsewhere. When I was a child, I always thought my mum would come home with a mysterious cure, or that my father, without knowing it, could somehow send her away just as he called her forth. I can't pretend that I didn't spend years of my arcane training hoping that one of my instructors would have the answers somewhere in his grimoire. When I joined the Leaden Key, I'd hoped and believed with enough loyal service I'd gain the ear of someone in the organisation who could help me. Even when I met you and realised your unique talents, I hoped you might be able to reach into my soul the way I'd seen you do with so many others. I've been looking for someone else to solve my problem, and now I realise that I've got to face it on my own. I've been with you the whole way. I still am.
That means a great deal to me. Truly, that reminds me of something else the Delamgon said. About the gods not being real.
They did tell us to pray to the gods, so that can't be entirely true.
Yes, I suppose so. Still, I can't help but worry at the state we'd be in if that were somehow true. If there were no power guiding us in this life and shepherding us to the next.
I'm sure we find our way on our own.
I hope you're right. Hey.
Yeah, hey, lady.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Never mind. I was hoping that I could ask you how you felt about the people that were all about blood and slaughter. What can I go from here, by the way? Okay, let's have a look at our quests before going further. Okay, we've got the Council of Stars and this, which we have to do the Council of Stars first. We've got this. But the problem is, I'm not able to actually... I don't have the right the poison, sadly. I think I chose the wrong one. This is fighting a dragon. I don't find myself doing this anytime soon. Northweald Wilderness. Let's have a look at this again.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Northweald is here. So I could do it. And that's the find his brother. That's also in the Northweald. Radric's Hold. Marshal the troops. The cave thing. Someone at the expedition hall might know. Well, whenever I go back, I'll have to do that. I don't know where this one is. Right, let's go do that one. Hopefully we can do these two quests. And it will give us time to figure out... Because I feel like that Gods one is relatively big. Find the expedition camp. Here, broken in half. Etchings. Interesting.
I'm ready.
Cracks continue further east. Cracks continue further east. I don't know which way is east. I'm gonna be honest. Over here, hurry. Quiet, keep low. Take a look, my friends are up there, over the lip of the hill. What's wrong? Fangs must have caught the scent and rushed the group. Some of my friends are still alive, but the Fangs have them surrounded. The expedition, or what remains of it, has taken cover in some ruins above these cliffs. The Fangs must be toying with them, or letting them starve a bit before the next attack. We need to act or they're as good as dead. How did the Fangs get here? I cut a decoy path, set false campfires, and dusted every other footprint I could find. It didn't slow them much. I'll see what I can do. Maybe you can find a way around the Fangs? There's got to be another way to that ridge. You aren't dressed like my men. Perhaps you could try talking to them? They might not think that you're with them. Please, I already have enough friends to bury. Okay. Longs to wash down the river. Young boars, sure. So that's got... Up that hill is the... Another forest lurker. No, it's the same forest lurker.
Hey.
Head on. I'm ready.
What we do first is we go you. And we use this attack, and we do it on you. And then we choose you.
Yeah?
And we choose this attack, and we do it on you.
Repels my touch.
Take that one out. And you stand like right here. Okay, you can move to right here. For you, you're gonna stand right there. I didn't expect a greater Rainblight to actually be significantly weaker than I expected. Although this is a greater, maybe those other ones weren't greater. That dude is... I forget if those are the guys that were able to, like, summon the spores. If it was that group, then I'd be, like, slightly worried, but I don't think it was that group. I think the swamp lurker is the thing I'm talking about. I think the forest lurker.
That's it.
We have to save it. Poor boy.
Ready, Watcher.
How dare you hurt this poor boar? What did it ever do to you, eh? There. Get out of here. I'm sorry about what you had to go through, sweet boar. I've never seen that before in fighting happening that I don't think was actually doing anything.
Hey.
That a baby bear? I don't want to kill a baby bear.
I'm ready.
But I have a gun. Surely it's not going to succeed if I have a gun.
I'm ready.
Aye?
I'm here.
These guys feel like significantly underwhelming compared to what we were dealing with before. Okay, well, we'll take their stuff, though. It's like bear hides. They're not insignificant. What's here? Like a temple of some kind? This.
I'm ready.
You're gonna go after them. You're gonna go after that. In fact, you're gonna do the old hit.
Hey there.
You shoot. You shoot. You shoot. You shoot that one.
Deeply indeed.
Hey.
Who is this? Arrows crude, fletching from this corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
But like, can I loot the body? No. Pay homage to Hylia. Interesting. Maybe he joined this fan group at dealing with these enemies and the guy just decided, I'm just gonna bullshit until he comes back and tells everybody that I wasn't bullshitting. Let's be honest, I think he killed them. I think the dude got the kill. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. That's the guy. That's the guy. There's no way there's another dude out here that's just casually bringing up the... Okay, hit him with the 1-2. And you hit him with the, You hit him with the 1-2 punch. Okay, I swear these things used to summon spores that were annoying poisons that I couldn't beat. I swear they used to.
What do you suppose happened to him?
Well, let's ask. There's Fjorm. Beneath the raging waterfall, the corpse of an elven Glanfarthern hunter lies splattered against the rocks. Broken bones protrude through its skin, but you also notice deep parallel cuts in the rotting flesh. The slashes trace almost every part of his body as if being ravaged by a dozen blades. The man probably died before his fall from the cliff above. You touch the dead ear's elf's forehead, droplets of water glistening down the purple surface, and feel a sudden jolt from the hunter's lingering essence. The world around you fades away. You're walking among the underbrush without making a sound. Moonlight catches the sight of your arm, shining then pale. But you quickly dart again into the shadow of the giant tree of the North Weald. Your blood brother is not so deft as you expected. Look at him, frail, unaware. He doesn't deserve to share the glory of this hunt. Been countless seasons since Stelagar like this one, twice the size of its lesser kin, has roamed the forest near Twin Elms. Artham fell for the trick. You won't feel pity for him, but you convince yourself that he'd only get in the way once the killing begins. He'll be safer by the river, expecting that we'll flank the Stelagar when it comes out to drink, but this kill will only be yours. The Stelagar is larger than you imagined. It stands without fear on top of the waterfall's ridge, its silhouette cutting a monstrous hole against the mantle of the night sky, a beast of legend, a true hunter. Your hands tighten around the shaft of your father's spear. The weight feels balanced, just right, as you prepare to throw. You put everything into it. The spear flies true and hits its mark. The Stelagar didn't even hear a sound. Its blood spills bright on the rocks, yet it stands unfazed. The beast pounces. Moonlight shines over its great fangs. Your hand draws your blades without second thought as you lunge forward to meet this monster. It's fast, it's ripping your flesh apart. You stab at the darkness engulfing you, deep, again and again, but there is no slowing its embrace. Search the Sentinel's Ridge. So we know that technically the guy didn't... He is lying. There's no denying that he was lying about what happened. But also simultaneously, the guy was a dick. And don't get me wrong, being a dick is really, really likely to make you not like them. Make me not like you. And to choose to do something slightly evil just to piss you off. Even if it's against my principles. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Oh, there's the Stelagar.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Oh, there's so many of them.
Yeah?
Oh, we got the Elder. I didn't expect to get the Elder. Let's have a look at this Stelagar. Oh, over a ground hardened by dry blood and stomped leaves, the corpse of a giant Stelagar crawls with flies. Its flesh has been pierced and cut as if stabbed by spears and slashed by swords. You touch the dead Stelagar's flank. A cloud of flies stir into the air, and suddenly you feel the creature's remaining essence. The world around fades away. The pack rests, rocks shelter the young, full bellies. Hold on a second. You turn away and look beyond the trees. The moon breaks over their swaying canopy. A scent in the air stirs a tingling in your mouth. You slide into the shadows, the taste of hunt filling your nostrils. Light shines on the snow by the water that falls. Grey down below, two-legged, hair like dry grass. It moves near the water that flows. Thin legs, slow, noisy, unaware. It holds a sharp stick. Two-legged hunter, weak hunter, prey, closer prey, bright moon prey, into the dark. Pain on the side. A sharp stick pokes out of your flank. You roar and shake it. It snaps, breaking on the stone, wet stone, your blood. Leaves rustle, you look, another two-legged, another hunter, thick legs, silent steps, striped face, strong hunter, enemy. You leap, aiming at its neck. It moves fast, your claws find flesh, ripping in deep, ripping it down, wet leaves, two-legged blood. It howls, it fights back, long claws cut through the air. They slash at your flesh. More pain, sharp pain. You strike, it strikes. Hot blood in your claws. Hot cuts on your chest. That the world goes red. Your strength fails. You can't breathe. The two-legged hunter looks down. Wet ground of blood. Wet ground, our blood. Sharp sticks above its head. Bright moon above its head. Strong hunter. The world goes dark. What does the spotted one do?
I'm ready.
Okay, first off,
Hey.
you. Attack. Second
I'm
off,
ready.
you. Attack. Third off, you.
Ready, Watcher.
Attack.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey there.
How may I help? How may I help?
What does this do? Accurate melee? I don't know if he wants to be doing that, but go in there.
Aspect, worth, and wrath!
He's done it.
I'm ready.
Aye?
I'm ready. I'm here.
Hey there.
But you guys are gonna shoot at this person. You. Once per encounter, right? Yeah. What are these? Rake. Okay.
I'm ready.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Why did that update it? Why did this... I found a cup in it, it started on it and spotted it below, then almost similarly feeling gravely wounded with a spear so to save its life, but died in the resulting fight. Battle.
Hey.
Yeah?
Hey.
I mean, this is another way to get to the group. Do a quick save here. And then I will be back in just a second. Because I think I got cold, but I'm not 100% sure. So let me just put my B right back on and... Never mind. I thought I was shouted for, but I was not shouted for, so we're good. Didn't want her to be in like danger or something, and For some reason, I just decided not to help, you know? That would be horrendous. Stop, friend or foe. The man in blood-soaked armor points his blade at you, as his wounded and weary comrades flock into position behind him. A trickle of blood runs from a cut on his brow deep to his neck, staining a locket worn on a golden chain. You're not Glenfarthon. He tightens his grip on the sword handle. By Morgan, friend or foe, I said. Calm down. I'm a friend. The sword still pointed at you. The man gives a sideways glance at his comrade to his companions and nods. The mercenary lowers their weapon. A rare and welcome sight, friends this far home. He lets the weight of his sword lower his arm. He gives a concerned look to his mercenary company. Look at us, hiding in a rock, holding in our guts. The fangs, they've bloodied us, and now we're trapped. Withen sent me. What happened? Resourceful girl. He huffs a chuckle in a humorous brow. We assumed the Glenfarthon killed her before coming upon us, and relieved she's alive. Doubly relieved she brought help. He rests his sword, still caked with blood, across his shoulder. The tribesmen ambushed us, just as we made camp. The fight was a lopsided slaughter. He stares at his feet as he finishes his thought. In melee, someone tripped through the campfire. We're lucky in that regard. The stench of burning flesh and the choking smoke obscured the scene, and a few of us managed to withdraw. We ran to the ruins to regroup, but now we're trapped. The face painters are just south of our position, and they have us cornered. No doubt they're happy to let us starve while they rest and rebuild their strength before attacking anew. Seems this is where we make our last stand. If the hunters are to the south, can't you flee to the north? We could run that way, maybe evade the Glenfarthons if we're quick, but we've spotted a pack of Stelagars up there. Given the options, I'd rather some face painters kill me right quick than die slowly, bite by bite, to a feral cat. At least you didn't lose the locket in the scuffle. Focusing on the positives. This is for my son, for when he's old enough to be trusted with such things. Born a few months ago. Not hollow, Hylia be praised. Told my beloved the child would want for nothing. Probably should have promised her I wouldn't throw my life away treasure hunting in Glenfarth. Here's hoping the boy gets his smarts from his mother's side of the family. I've cleared the northern woods. The Steglars won't trouble you. All of them? Hear that, boys? Looks like we got a way out. Get to it. They cheer, their voices kindled with purpose, and spring into march. He raises his fists and shakes it. The locket dances as if jerked to life. The captain nods and gives one last look before joining his comrades. I mean, I'm going to save here because I'm just going to walk down there to the Fangs and see if they're pissed off with us, because I don't want to take the long way around. Anything in here? Probably shouldn't loot a place when I'm about to talk to people who really don't like people looting old places. You aided the mercenary foreigners. Now we'll cleanse the stain you mark upon this land. Oh.
Hey.
Oh, they know.
I'm ready.
Hey there.
That's completely fair, I'll tell you that much. That's completely fair.
Hey there.
Yeah, you're just gonna shoot this person.
Yes?
You're gonna use magic missiles on this person. And you're going to use your turn people against you on that guy. What the heck is this?
Hey.
I'm ready.
Get knocked over.
I'm ready.
Where is that?
I'm
You.
ready. Ready, Watcher. Ready, Watcher.
Yes?
What are you doing then? I don't understand. When it gives me nothing to work on, I just don't understand what to do.
Hey there.
Yeah, do it on the Fang Blade. Well,
Ready, Watcher.
oh, it immediately died. What do we do in this situation? I guess we cast a spell? Do we have an AoE that we want to cast? I mean, this always helps.
Hey.
Oh, actually,
Yes?
cancel that.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Okay, my cat's meowing at me.
Ready, Watcher.
Oh.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you are. Who was in this fight with you?
Hey there.
Oh, I'm also there.
Yeah?
Hey. Yes? Lava.
There, now you guys can focus them.
I'm ready. the Republics!
We could have been fine. We could have been friends. You had to do this.
How may I help?
Right, actually. Go in there to attack. 'Cause that seems funny.
I'm ready.
Aye?
Oh, they're stuck.
Aye?
What about now? Still stuck.
I'm here.
What about now?
Yes.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey there.
How may I help?
How are you stuck? Oh. Never mind. I didn't see he literally had the stuck condition.
Hey.
Ooh. Thank you kindly.
Of course.
Oh, that one had a special bow. Hold on a goddamn second. That's a special bow. We'll be looking at hunting bow, two-handed, fast, better range, more damage, gives perception, more accuracy. Can I give it corrosive lash? I can. That's your new weapon. Is my bow better than their bow? Hunting bow. No, no, no. Cool.
Hey.
We could have talked it out. Like, literally, we could have talked it out, but I just decided to go with the easy situation. Her gloved hand, half buried on the waves of her rebellious hair, watches you approach incredulously. You did it! We'll be chanting your name back in the gift. Everyone will know what you've done for us, I promise. She scratches her chin with a free hand, gives you a measured look. But you're the type that deserves more than just praise. Coin, weaponry? Or if nothing tangible suits your fancy, I'd gladly share my skills with you. I'd like to learn from your skills. I was hoping you'd say that. She removes the gloves from her hands, stowing them in her back pocket. When you spend as much time as I do in the ruins, you learn to strike first, and to strike without warning. The key is efficiency of movement. Dungeon Delver. She walks through the several footwork drills that focus on quiet footwork and measured breathing. Place all your weight in the final step, when you're ready to strike. She yells for emphasis. She demonstrates a swift and silent lunge. As you follow her example, she nods in satisfaction. I think you've got the grasp of it. I'm honoured I could teach you something new. But what did I actually get? Like, what does that mean? My honesty's 4, so is my benevolence. I don't know if that's good or not. No? Is it here? Penetrating shots. My spells, all my talents. Dungeon Delver. Up to my crit, up to my stealth, up to my mechanics. Damage reduction, stealth. Cool.
Hey.
What's over here? Is it just a way out? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. This bit done, this bit done. We didn't check here, so we'll check there. Just to make sure we finished everything. There's obviously the North Weald Cave as well, that we probably want to have a look at. We didn't also technically look at this shrine in much detail. Okay, that is just the word a dragon, by the way.
Thoughts were done.
Hey,
Oh.
yes?
Oh, damn.
Hey. Hi? Hey.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah?
I'm here. I'm ready.
Yeah, you are ready. You are ready to also do... Oh, perfect. You're here now? Perfect.
Hi?
You cast your spell? It just straight up does not work.
I'm here.
Hey there.
Bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah?
Yes? How may I help?
Your thoughts must flow deep.
Hey there.
I'm ready.
Do it again.
Indeed.
I'm here.
Help.
Finish them off. Or you, who will continue to shoot this thing. Never mind everything on that thing. Never mind everything on that thing. I don't know what's happening. I think temporarily it keeps bringing them back.
I'm ready.
Can't get this shot with this.
Wait, they just died? Wait, no, they're not dead. They're not dead. They're not dead. They're just bloodied. More this.
Hey.
How is she still alive?
Hey. How may I help? Hey. How may I help? Indeed.
Ready, Watcher.
Okay, we're good. She was just maimed. She's fine. Everything is fine. The nest. Oh. Is this... Alright, we'll check the cave first, because that place seems like a much more important thing. Because I feel like if you have a name like The Nest, probably a bit more important than North Weald Cave. You know? One of those sounds a lot more impressive than the other, in my head. We've officially run out of Noon Frost caves. Okay. You gonna attack me? Oh, frickety
How
frack.
may I help?
That thing needs to die.
I'm ready.
You gonna stay back.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey there. Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Oh, it didn't work. Knock them over. Oh, it's also me. Right, that's why who I am in the fight. Oh, it's immune. But that's like 50% of what I do. What? No. Keep yourself alive. All of you have it. Oh no. Keep yourself alive. This is the thing I was talking about. The incredibly powerful spell. What's this? Duck. Well, that's fine. I wasn't planning on moving. Oh, we still got the maggers on us. Oh, God. Wait, what happened? Oh, she got maggots. Oh, never mind. This is useless. Old paladin lady just got destroyed. Probably worth using a camp actually out here.
All right then.
Damage reduction, damage reduction. Damage reduction. Yeah. I hate this spell. I hate the maggot infestation spell. I almost want to just go back to the place. If I have a look at me, hold on a second. If I have a look at me. Party. How are we liked in the fangs? Faintly good. That's not great. I need to get the Twin Elms to like me more.
Hey.
Okay, we move in. And you...
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
You will be hit with that attack. You will be moved this. Back there. No, in fact, yeah, everybody's... What was I doing? Oh yeah, you.
I'm ready.
Hey.
You use your consumable to... I don't know, do some damage to him. And then me... I think I saved that to just put it back on them.
I'm ready.
Okay, get ready. No, 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 no. There it is.
I'm ready.
Why are you two not attacking? Like knocking them on the ground was like a problem?
I'm ready.
Oh, interesting. So that's a kill more one.
Hey.
I like how we get to just wood from them. Forest lurker. Right, a second forest lurker. Several forest lurkers. What is this? Oh. Cool.
Hey.
I'm ready.
I mean, I almost want to just hold this line.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey there.
How may I help?
Right, and then while we're here, let's quickly do this on you. And while they're there, just start like raining down hell. How long's this on for? 25 more seconds. Oh, they're dead. Everybody back on attacking? I love it when I get the enemy on my side. But I hate it when they stop being my enemy. Stop being my friend, I mean. Oh, they cast it. They cast it. Wicked. Oh, I thought they cast a scary spell. Is it dead yet? It's not dead yet. This thing has been this shouldn't be on our side anymore, I feel like. Am I insane for thinking this thing shouldn't be on my side anymore? It's been a while. Nine more seconds. God, it has been like a lifesaver. I almost don't want to... I didn't want to do this. You've made me do this. You were a good friend. You literally killed almost all of those people for me.
Of course.
Who's this guy? He just had an exceptional club and died here? Oh, okay. And this place is just not relevant at all? Like there's nothing here? It's just a cave that a guy had? You know what? Fair enough. I guess. I mean, it was a scary enough place that I had to heal before going in there, I guess. A winding stair hugs the cliffside, providing an impressive view as you work your way higher and higher. Not too far along the path, however, you find your progress interrupted. A large boulder appears to have fallen onto the road from somewhere up above, and it now sits squarely in your way. Hammer and chisel. Chiseling away at the boulder provides a slow and wary endeavour, especially when several sections of the boulder prove too hard to carve through, forcing you to aim elsewhere. After a long while, your effort pays off, and a section of the boulder splits away. You hear the echoing clatter of the rocks tumbling down the side of the cliff. The sound stirs something overhead. A shadow crosses the path quick as lightning, and vanishes before you catch a glimpse of it. Of what cast it, but you do see the readily growing silhouette of several more rocks flung down from above. Scrambling into action, the party ducks under a small rocky protrusion along the cliff face. Ligara stumbles and is left just short of the shelter. A sudden hailstorm of fist-sized rocks, scattered debris rains down upon them. Battered and bruised, Ligara leaps the final distance to safety. After a short while, the thundering rumble of falling stone fades away. Your ordeal past, you continue your climb, and the rest of the journey proceeds without incident. At last you find yourself at the base of a final twisting set of steps, above which you can see the towering pillar of Hylia's nest. There's no way I can actually fight a dragon. How did I get hurt? Ribs and concussion?
Hey.
Good thing I'm
Yeah?
not going into melee, I guess. Well, like I'm here now? So I kind of want to try it out. See what's up here. Hello? Oh!
Right. What's the plan again?
As you reach the summit of the mountain, a gust of wind stirs the air. You'll hear a noise like a snapping of sails, and the sky is briefly blotted out. A dragon lands before you, shaking the ground beneath your feet. It draws itself up to its full height and spreads its wings, barring your passage. Its neck, its back, and the ridge of its spine are covered with magnificent plumage. It hisses at you, and while the sound is unlike any language you ever heard, the beast's meaning is utterly clear.
Vermin invading my nest, threatening my hatchling. You shall feed my young.
A small worm crouches in the corner of the temple behind the dragon. Be careful, Watcher. Her mind is on edge, not with hunger but with fear. There is little more dangerous than a mother defending her offspring. I've been sent to get you to leave so that the Hylia worshippers may return. You have young here?
I will protect my last hatchling to the death. And that death will be yours, rodent.
Hylia is the goddess of motherhood, actually.
And of the sky and all winged creatures. Even my kind know of her.
Is that why you came here?
I came to care for my remaining hatchling. My kind requires territory. Few places are safe for our young. This is a lesson that cost me the rest of my brood.
Then you should... You and your offerings will kill many if you stay. You have to leave. Then you should stay. Raising your offering here would honor Hylia.
So be it. Go then, and with my thanks.
Truly, you are full of surprises and rare insights. I mean, am I wrong? Of course not. There's the temple. They're gonna be pissed when I say this, but it's true. It is completely true.
We saw you go up the mountain. Well, what happened?
She means to say that we're both very relieved to see you're safe.
Yes, of course, that too.
I decided to let the dragon and its young stay in the nest.
Are you insane? There's no telling how many kit those monsters will kill. How could you let them live?
If the Queen of Birds saw fit to conceive such a creature in her own skies, then who are we to destroy it? This is not the outcome I have prayed for, but perhaps it is Hylia's will nonetheless. Perhaps speaking to her at Terevron will illuminate the matter.
Did they want me to speak to her? Is this... Is this one of the ones? Nest above the clouds here. Petition Hylia. Okay, cool. Let's go quickly talk to... Go to Elmsreach. Talk to the guy. I guess I should talk to him not here, actually. Never mind. I don't want to talk to them. We need to go to the Hearth Song. The guy, I believe he was in here. I seem to remember him being in here because it was like I was going for talk to somebody about something big, and then that happened, and then I hope I don't have to go talk to that other guy. The hell is crows? Talk to them.
What brings you here?
I've concluded my task. It's time to speak with an Anamafar. What did you see? Where's Fium? Tell me. Redal, the truth belongs to all of us, even Uthwin. You know this. I'm ready to share the truth with the Anafarth, and I'll make sure that so is Aethwin. Cool. I've been investigating Fjorm's disappearance. Indeed, both of them have spoken of little else. I do not envy your position. Yet your testimony may resolve the tension between the Keeper of the Stone and the Twice-Split Arrow. When you've gathered your evidence, I'll call the hearing. Yeah, let's begin. I will summon them. The fates and the names of their tribe depend on what you reveal to us. Berith stands at the head of the hall. Lit from behind by a dozen candles, she casts a long shadow across the floor. We've gathered to weigh the claim of Aethwin and Ridair in the matters of Fjorm's disappearance. To that end, we are honoured by the presence of a Glus and Amis, whose insight will help us render a verdict. We will begin with your claim. He asserts that Fjorm lured him into a confrontation with the Stelagar, and that he slew the beast on his own, Fjorm, he says. Exiled himself, fearing that knowledge of his actions would help heap shame on the Keepers of the Stone. As evidence, he brings fangs from the great Stelagar. On the other hand, Riddell states that his brother was tricked and murdered by Artham during the hunt. A hunter of Fjorm renown would not have fallen in the blood hunt, but by treachery. What fate befalls Fjorm? Fjorm is dead. What? How, you puny weakling, how? Do not forget your place. It saddens us to know this truth, but we must still reveal it deeper. If this is so, how did the giant Stelagar die? Fjorm killed the giant beast. Of course he did. Atham is just a feeble hunter from the Twice-Split Arrows and a liar. Silence! And now we come to it. Claim the truth for the 6 tribes. Fjorm tricked Anathar and fought the giant Stelagar by himself. They killed each other in the fight, and Anathar tried to cover Fjorm's shame, but lied about besting the creature. Your words echo across the passage of the 6 to the solemn audience. It is as you say. We thank you for sharing your truth with us. Brothers of the tribe, let these wounds mend. Go in peace and contemplate the shame brought up into our hearth. A shame upon both tribes is not what I have wanted, but we must learn to turn our faces to the hard truths if we are to survive the coming seasons. Your integrity is a boon to us. Please accept this as with our thanks. What did I get? Sheet head. Sheathed in autumn. It's not sheet head. Is this better than what you're using at the moment? You're using a Warhammer at the moment. I think this is better. Is it better than this weapon, though? It is. We're just going to switch it to this one. And then you, a one-handed weapon, so you won't use it, but I might use it. It's actually worse than what I'm using. Good to know.
Hey.
Did I piss him off? Well, if there was any way to end it, it would be here. I hope everybody's had a good time watching this. I think we got a decent amount done. We got 2 quests done. Kind of. Really 2 quests. Maybe 3 quests. Maybe 3 quests if you count it. If you count the dragon one being done. Hope everybody had a great time watching. I've been JD Moss as always. I will see you on Friday for Guild Wars 2. On Monday for whatever we feel like doing. And more of this next week. But until then,